Good morning. I'm sitting here in my tent. I got a little bit of hot chocolate and coffee mix left to drink, and then I'll finish packing up. It is 6:15 a.m. and need to be ready right on time today because we have several of us that are going to try to leave out of here together at 7 to do the Apache Peak and some of the sketchier stuff together. So it's going to be a little bit different day. Some of the far out comments say that this section takes about 1 mile an hour with all the blowdowns and the ice and whatnot. So we'll see. I'm kind of looking at this more like, it could be more like a group obstacle course than like a day of hiking. Still trying to get about 13 miles in with that, but we're gonna have to just see how it goes and play it by ear. But either way, I am looking forward to getting up there and seeing this for myself because I'm tired of hearing all the fear mongering and all the stories about why everybody skipped it. So let's go see. All right, it's a couple minutes after 7 and we are starting to walk. I'm just moseying here. Fireball had a little extra water. She was given to the guy with the dog. Her and Roadrunner right behind me. +1 was still putting his tent up. But we got a 2-mile climb here to Apache, and then the fun begins.
Good morning, everybody. Are we awake yet? Because we're about to be.
Oh, I thought you were gonna dance. Is this called the Apache dance, or? Oh gosh, that's not good. All right, here's the San Jacinto National Forest sign. It's seen better days. It's slow going this morning here. All these big blowdowns. All right, we're getting our first spot here. Good job. All right, so that took a few minutes to put our ice axes back away and get our micro spikes back in our bags, and it's gonna be just slow going here for today. For the most part, we made it across there with not much issue. There was a little bit of a thing at the end, but that may be on my friend's channel here. It's her story to tell. So we made it though, and now we're gonna continue on.
The peak just doesn't get shade.
So here's what we're at right now.
It's just not like,
And it's open. So what we're debating about, you can see the tracks go to there. The people in front of us turned around. I'm trying to see where we don't know where the snow ends and where it's back to hard pack. It does not look on camera to be nearly as steep as it actually is. All right, so myself, Roadrunner, Stray, Fireball, and Hammer caught us right here. We stood here for about 10 or 15 minutes, debating on whether risk was worth it, or trying to evaluate what the scenario was there. +1 tried to, or he's going that way, but the rest of us decided that it was not in our best interest to do that. So we're going to miss about 100 yards. 150, yeah, about 100 yards of trail, and we're gonna backtrack and we're gonna go up on the peak of Apache and then come back down through the saddle, which we can find with a topo map. So I think what sums it up the most, Hammer, I said, yeah, I just don't know, this is early in the trail, I don't want to get injured. And Hammer said, if we're gonna die, I'd rather die in the Sierra. So I think that comment sold us, and the rest of us are all going back. So hopefully smarter heads hopefully we made the right decision here. All right, so we're making our way back to the trail, but
I don't know if I can go.
it's because your tent is working as a brake. She's trying to glisten. Whee! All right, Hammer's going for it.
Nothing feels safe.
We decided to not do the other thing because it was dangerous.
My shorts are up my ass.
We see. Ah! Ow! Oh shit! Oh shit! Wow, I survived. There may be another clip. Fireball says she has it too. I should have done that with my ice axe out, and I didn't. And I got going, you can see how steep it is. I got going way faster than I intended, and I...
Stopped you.
She put her foot out.
I put my foot out.
You're lucky to take you down. My hand is frozen. I was grabbing at ice the whole time. But that was fun. Looks like we're getting up to some serious mountains we got here. A few of my fingers on my right hand are still kind of numb from trying to dig in the ice when I got going too fast, go Satan a little bit ago. But man, it's gorgeous.
Should we put the spikes on?
All right, we got another spot here that's a little sketchy. We got the spikes back on, and I'm gonna stop filming so I can get across. Look at this. Man, it's been slow going this morning. We've done about 5 miles in 4 hours. Haven't done a lot of video on. The scenery's great, but it takes most of our concentration. The longest thing here is just a lot of time on and off with micro spikes. Whew. We're getting up here now. Looks like we're crossing over. That's a stray right behind me. And Fireball. One switch back down to Craig. Hammer +1. Wow. We are finished with our lunch, back to climbing big high peaks, and we still have a lot of climbing to do today. But man, that's where we came from. Haven't recorded many of these, but it's just big blowdown after blowdown. And it's always trying to figure out, do we go over or under? Your ice axe is caught. She made it. What?
That was a bad idea. Did it look graceful?
No. But it couldn't have looked any worse than mine. All right, we just did the longest section of snow and stuff with our axes and spikes we've had so far. It wasn't bad. It's just like you're on, feels like everything's tensed up and you're kind of just, takes a lot more out of you. As soon as we were done with that, we had to climb over this big tree. So today's obstacle course is just continuing to be an obstacle course. +1 is still making his way across the snowfield, we think. We don't see him. Oh, here, I see him right now. We're actually not -1. We're still +1. All right, I'm glad I didn't start filming because he said a word that I don't put on YouTube.
Oh.
This is the worst blowdown we've had all day. They thought I was kidding.
Oh, not kidding.
Well, that's that one right there, like stabbed my leg when I was trying to get over it.
This?
Yeah.
Did you go up?
I stepped over it. And then it's kind of steep down after that. Watch your back leg.
This sucks.
Oh goodness. All right, this is beautiful, but I had to sit down and scooch under this one. They're just like one after the other, and they're like, this one I don't know how I'm getting over yet. Most of them are too low to go under and too big and too high to go over easily. All right, we got off the sketchier stuff back there. So now I'm gonna get my camera out. It is beautiful. But this is some taxing work. Clenching all your muscles, trying to make every step not slide, especially as the afternoon sun. Some of it's starting to get soft. All right, we just sat down to take our spikes off, and Fireball walked another 20 feet. She said, guys, don't take them off. There's more snow. The stretch we just did around that point, it was probably 300 yards or close to 1,000 feet of snow the whole way with ice axes and micro spikes. And you know, actually I've ripped my pants in at least 2 places on the same leg today with all these blowdowns and all that. I guess I'll have to sew them up or something. All right, these snow fields are never ending. Definitely was not expecting this. We have been in the snow, including that first 1,000 feet, I bet at least a half mile of snow. And it's pretty deep on these hillsides, so we're just taking our time and trying to get through it. Stopping to get water over here. Apparently we can get water somewhere in a hole through the snow back over there. All right, this is beautiful, but what do you think about today in 3 words or less?
Hardest day ever.
That's good.
So much fun. Well, yeah.
Hammer? I don't know. There you go. I say challenging, fun, but now exhausting. What we are doing is not hiking. All right, so it's less than 2 hours before dark. We made it to our destination for the day, which was only 12.9 trail miles. But this was by far probably my hardest day of hiking ever. It wasn't much hiking. It was a lot of climbing, a lot of snow. We've had micro spikes on for probably 2.5 miles now. And the snow is like feet deep. So we were trying to find a dry piece of somewhere to camp on tonight, because the trail just continues to climb from here. And that's probably not gonna be conducive for getting out of snow. All right, that's a wrap on today. It's been a day. I think I've already said enough. It was a very hard day. We still got 12.9 trail miles in. We're camped at a spot that's very interesting. There are several feet of snow just right here. There's probably 2.5, 3 feet. There are some places it's probably 4 feet deep. We really couldn't find anywhere to put up tents, so we all kind of chose to do something different. Roadrunner and I found a small enough spot that we were able to clear all the branches and everything off the ground. We're going to cowboy camp. Hammer is cowboy camping on the snow. I am interested to see how that works out. And Fireball put her tent up. She tried to put her tent up on somewhere like one of these dry spots that, like we're on, but the ground's just so soft it wouldn't hold the tent stakes. So she found a place to put her tent up on the snow. So it's going to be an interesting day. plus one is not with us. He decided that he was going to camp, I don't know, 3 miles or more ago, which is probably a good idea because it was like 3 miles of all snow travel. So we've got a little bit of bad news, I guess, from Far Out Comments. Fireball was able to get a couple extra ones, and it looks like we're going to have a lot more snow tomorrow. We were not prepared for this. We didn't know that there was going to be this much snow. Everything everybody's been talking about, no one's mentioned that we're on feet of snow for miles. And especially this afternoon as it got kind of sloppy, it was taxing. So anyway, have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day.